Hi YouTube. This is my completed production router table with power feed. I did a 4-part video earlier this year about highlighting some of the steps that I took to construct this machine. Originally I conceived it to be a workbench top device that I would store when I wasn't using it, but it ended up being a lot larger and heavier than I anticipated, so I built a floor standing base, put a couple of wheels on it. I found a good use for the extra handles that came with my routers as grips to maneuver the tool around. So I've got 150 frames to build, so I'm going to run 2,000 feet of molding through my machine. So that should test it thoroughly to see how the dust collection isolation circuit performs. Okay, so I'm going to make some kind of attempt to explain how the dust collection works on my router table. As you can see, underneath the table there's a hardwood and plywood enclosure that surrounds the router base, and I call this the dust isolation circuit. And it prevents any dust from entering underneath the router table, so fresh air circulates through the motor continuously, and the airflow through the motor in conjunction with the dust collection from my main system clears out the tube. It starts in this cherry shaft tunnel and then hits the PVC baffle and drops down. And basically it forms a loop, and I have two loops co-joined together here. Take place around. So instead of tying these two circuits together with flexible pipe, I chose to use a rigid connection. And this piece of PVC on the bottom I sanded on my edge sander and greased both ends, so it moves fairly easily here and acts as a telescoping sleeve that changes dimension as this router in front moves laterally with adjustment. And also this connection and this connection rotate, so I sanded these and greased them as well. I'll do a little demonstration. On the far side of each dust collection loop I installed test plugs, just in case. I'll open them up and inspect. There's a little bit of residual sawdust that's left over at the end of the plug. But that pipe is pretty clear. There's a little tiny bit of dust at the end of this pipe, but I'm not too worried about that. I would say that worked pretty effectively. Well, that's the end of my video.